This senior's love of life and thirst for adventure is unparalleled. She lives each day boldly, joyfully, and gratefully with a big smile on her face and constantly spreading love. It's this positivity and genuine nature that have made her one of the most well-liked individuals in the class of 2017, a source of friendship and support for many, and a provider of exciting and laughter-filled moments. While her family calls her a puzzle because they are unsure what path in life she will take, it is clear that she will always be seeking adventure and incredible experiences, like randomly winning a trip to Panama in one of those contest things you're sure no one ever wins. Her fearlessness is crazy. She didn't confess the ocean was her biggest fear until out in the middle of it on a surfboard. While this adventure-filled side may seem contradictory to someone who's obsessed with sleep, this senior brings those two parts of her personality together, combining her love of naps and endless sleep with her wacky and hilarious side. She thought Harambe was a Jewish holiday. And she also has a pretty incredible YouTube video for the song Mid-Kid. As a leader, she shows up, whether it is in peer resources or on the soccer team where she doesn't let her infamous calf cramp stop her. Please help me welcome the Harry Potter lover, science hater, vivacious, and always positive Tuli Horton. The Harambe thing made sense in context. I'm sure you've all heard the saying, if you say the same word over and over enough, it starts to lose its meaning. Well, I've found life in many ways to be the same way. I run through the motions over and over in these things that I do every single day, tests, homework, going to school just for the sake of it. They begin to lose their meaning. What's the point? Of course, there are obvious answers, but at the end of the day, when meeting deadlines and satisfying other people's expectations is stripped away, what really matters? Now, I have no intention of telling you how to live your life, but when I look back on my 4 years of high school, a few patterns emerge. A few moments come to mind that I can look back on and say, yeah, this is what it's all about. This is how I find meaning, even when I'm running through the same motions day after day. When I think of the moments that have defined my life, I don't remember the tests and essays that I wrote. Rather, I think of the times when we had nothing to do, and so we spent the afternoon falling to the floor in laughter as Chef Geck bawled out like the true athlete that he is. I think of lining our cars along the Branson field at night and playing soft in the rain as the glow of our headlights illuminated the field just enough to see Daniel slide across the soaking turf and absolutely plow through Haley. I think of the time I laughed so hard that I peed my pants in front of 50+ people, and the way the cool water felt like electricity against my skin as we swam in the waves of Stinson, even though it was 10 p.m. and freezing. I remember the unplanned moments, when boredom gave birth to a genius idea and I was able to simply enjoy what was right in front of me. Thinking back on all these excursions, I can't help but smile at the memories, yet I also get a sinking feeling in my stomach because I remember that I almost missed out on a lot of these adventures. Sometimes because the school week made me yearn for my bed, other times because stress and homework made me feel guilty for abandoning my desk. I almost missed those defining experiences, and so I can't help but wonder what other adventures and memories I missed out on because I was studying or telling myself I would go once things got a little less busy, which they never did, by the way. I once heard a poem about how we see ourselves on a long journey that spans both time and distance. We're traveling by train and on board we sit, passively awaiting our final destination. Restlessly we pace the aisles and count the miles, peering ahead, waiting for the station, waiting for that moment when all of our wonderful dreams will come true. I fear that I've spent too much time on that train, waiting and planning for the days when I'll finally pull into that station, whether that be the weekend, summer break, or even the elusive, perfect future life we've all imagined for ourselves. When I remember the highlight of my life, it becomes crystal clear to me that I'm already here. I'm already at the station, and I always have been. I just have to stop waiting and pick up my head and see it. Because adventure and the best moments of life won't be served on a silver platter or waiting in a college acceptance packet. It's already here, all around us in the humble beauty of our friends, family, and home in California. We just need to go out and create it. So with that, I'll leave you with this last thought, written by a personal hero of mine, Kyle Dempster. Real adventure is not polished. It burns brightest on the map's edges, but it exists in all of us. It exists at the intersection of imagination and the ridiculous. You have to have faith. It will find you there. Thank you. teaching me how to go into the world with so much love and faith in the good of people. Pops, you've taught me how to be authentically myself and to live with so much joy and curiosity for life. Thank you for showing me how to live fully, even if that just means continuing around the same roundabout until the entire car is tearing up in laughter and mom is screaming at you. To my brothers, you three are truly my heroes. There has been no greater gift than getting to be your little sister. I treasure our times together and feel so lucky to have grown up with such incredible role models. To my friends, thank you for filling my life with laughter and these experiences that really mean everything. Your weirdness, thoughtfulness, and usually pretty good sense of humor have been the highlights of these past 4 years. I love you all. To my teachers, I'm constantly shocked by how lucky I am to learn from you all every single day. Thank you for sharing so much time, knowledge, and passion with your students. I really, really look up to you all. To Josh, you are such a smart and passionate coach, and I've truly loved playing soccer in your program. Thank you so much for everything. Henrik, thank you for being such a caring and fun leader of the video team. I've enjoyed all of our time spent together. You're the ultimate homie. Thank you. Shout out to girls soccer. We have a soccer game today at the field at 3:15. Get there. Mock trial, video team, Westworld, also my dog, Bear, the maintenance staff, and lastly, the ridiculous, unique, and wonderful class of 2017.